Hi, everybody. Well, all my TikTok people are showing up. Hi, guys. Landon, I'm putting it on. I'm going to be putting it on. Hi, HDM, Riley, Jennifer, Aka. How are you? Hi, Taymeister. You guys, I'm doing TikTok. I am doing 2 Facebook pages, and I'm doing YouTube. Hi, Barry, Tanya, Marco. You guys, okay, so I'm getting kind of old, and my skin is like getting saggy. Hey, Barry, in Scotland, how are you? Hi, Trenton. No, I'm going to do pretty makeup. Thank you, Grandma Gail. Hi, Ellen. Hi, Jean. Wait, you think I look better like this, Jean? Really? Okay, so was I on SNL now? Okay, so, hi, Marco. Hi, Sonia. Gagging for it. Okay, so I always say it, but I'm doing it really fast. I'm going to do makeup because if I can't do it quick, I'm not. Okay, so people have been requesting I do my KNN news, my Kitty Network news, where I dress up and do like a news story, then give my opinion. For me to do pretty makeup takes a long time. So I'm trying to make it go easier. So anyway, I'm going to start taping my face to make me look prettier and younger. Like you could already see how smooth this is as opposed to that. Okay. Embrace masculinity. That's right. I completely agree with you, Ethan. Embrace masculinity. Oh, thanks, Christy. Okay. Okay. See, it smoothed me out. I look 30 again. You like it when I'm wrinkly and baggy? What kind of tape? It's really just a surgical. If you look at it, it has like little dots all over it. It's perforated like. It's a surgical tape. It's very, very cheap. Tanya, look, I'm 25. Now you want to see the back of my head now? I don't know. It don't feel like it. I mean, my skin's not that bad. Okay. I mean, I am 50. I'm going to be, oh my God, wait. It's August, September, October, November. In 4 months, I'm going to be 53. Can you believe it? Hi, Kylie. Thanks, Tony. Kill a face. Emily, you think I look good how I am? Good. Thank you. I mean, I like the way I look. I don't wear makeup because I think I'm ugly. Somebody thought I was 73. I'm December 4th. Martin Young, evening. How are you? Martin Young is in the UK. You don't look your age for real. Thank you. You still ovulate. Push a couple more out. You like my false teeth? Oh, Jonna, that's your husband's birthday. Han Solo, December 10th. Thanks, Angel. Thanks, Tanya. How did you do that with the tape? I'm just coming on. I just like stuck tape right here. You can see it right here. And I pulled back and then I taped it to the back of my head. That's it. You could also do it here. It'll pull. I'm not that saggy there yet. Peter Lemos, how are you? Okay, so now I'm going to cover my eyebrows. This is just glue, regular Elmer's school glue. It works as a great adhesive product to push your eyebrows down. I use a toothbrush to really brush them down and get all of the glue in there. And then I lick it, and then I push down so all the hair sets down. Okay. Susan Mills waiting to pick up John from the hospital. Wait, oh my God. Oh, good. Good, Susan. They caught it. Did he have an episode, or did they call him, hey, did they do a test and find it out? Or did he, like, have to go in for an emergency? So what I'm doing is putting my eyebrows, gluing them down, and creating like a second skin over them, so I don't have to shave them or pluck them out. Anyway, I'll just do that a couple times. I gotta let it dry in between. If daddy issues is a problem, that's right, Mike. That's right. I have major daddy issues. I'm a 52-year-old man, and I still sit around and think about my dead daddy. Okay. What's your favorite to get ready for drag shows? Drive in your favorite. What? What's your favorite to get ready for drag shows? Drive in your favorite whore queen. What's your favorite brand makeup? I still love MAC. Massive cunt. You know what? I don't really buy expensive makeup. I don't. The most expensive stuff is things that people bought for me, and it's probably like I really like these one eyeshadows called Lomax, but I don't use expensive stuff at all. I don't have any wrinkles. It's all that good loving. No, it was all the meth I did in the 90s. Yeah, I lost some weight. It was scheduled. His energy level was low. Oh, good. You know what, Susan? I bet he's going to feel so much better. He's going to feel so much better. How much take you to get ready? Oh, I've taken 4 hours, but I'm trying to get this down really quick. I'm trying to, I guess, be more natural. I don't know. Well, all I do is video stuff now. So video is more forgiving than someone sitting in your face live. That's why I don't understand those performers that go and want to be seen in a library under fluorescent lighting. Like, I've seen some of these guys, and I'm like, you know what? Regardless of the politics of what you're doing with children, just from an artistic point of view, you're looking horrible. Like, you are showing these people the worst side of drag. Like, no man looks good under fluorescent lighting in broad daylight. Under makeup, they don't. They just don't. No, Rob, I'm going to do Kitty. I'm doing great. I'm humping my sister's feet. Muhammad says, do you love doing drag queens? You mean like sexually? I never have, and I don't think I would. I like men. I don't like. I mean, if I'm gonna be with a woman, I'll be with a woman. But yeah, you're a man. Jerry, do you want me to send you a picture of my penis? Like, is that what you're interested in? Because I'm not confused. I know I'm a guy. What was the glue on the eyebrows for? It's to glue them down and create a second skin over it, so I can put makeup on it and they'll disappear ish. What are your thoughts on that drag queen stealing that money? Oh my God, Chanel. Okay, that drag queen's name is Chanel. That's a red flag, bro. Is it? All right. Well, I'm gonna wave that red flag. Um, what are my thoughts on that? First of all, it's stupid to take someone's personal property. I mean, that's just dumb. You're just stupid. I mean, I can't think of another word other than stupid for that person. Chanel kind of well, I think Chanel's pretty. I don't necessarily like Chanel. Not that many people do. Chanel's kind of stuck on herself and arrogant and all that stuff. But you know, it's very Las Vegas. But that was dumb to do that. And do I think? I don't think the woman is lying. I don't think why would she lie? There are kids on this website. Get off of it. Okay. So in case you people don't know how I feel about kids, that's your problem, not mine. I don't have a life where I have to worry about that stuff. So it's kind of like this. Say if you have an alcohol problem, I'm not going to stop drinking just because you have an alcohol problem. Just like I'm not going to not say certain things because you don't like it. If you don't like it, then you don't have to watch it. And if you don't want your kids to watch certain things, you won't allow them to watch it. And that's not my fault. That's not my problem. I don't care what you do in your house. You know, I have, you know, people say, oh, these drag queens and this and that. Well, then don't let your kids watch it. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, I don't know what else to do. I mean, it's not up to the world to raise your child. I mean, is that what you think? Like, you really think it's up to the world to raise your child? Okay. I mean, I don't know. To be a goddamn parent, you don't have them. Yeah, be a good parent or don't have them. Now, do I think like drag queens? I personally wouldn't do it. I don't know how they can do it. Like, that's just me. You know? And, you know, I kind of do think that they make the community look bad by being so ugly and sexual and stupid. But what else am I going to do? I mean, Rita, you didn't get blocked. But I wouldn't do it. Like, I don't know. Like, what? Like, when I was a kid, my mom at home would let me drink wine when I was like 13 years old just to see and try it. Or she would give me a sip off her margarita at a restaurant while I was a kid. I mean, there are parents who think that she's absolutely awful for that. There are parents who think, you know, us kids in the 80s, when we were raised, we were at home by ourselves. Well, our parents are at work. There are people who think that's terrible. I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care how you raise your kid. That's not my business. I mean, you know, it's like I've come to this place in life where, you know, I used to recycle shit. I used to like really, really care. Then I found out it doesn't matter if you recycle or not. So I'm at the place where, you know what? I don't care what anybody says. I'm cranking my air conditioner down to 60 degrees. I'm going to use as much water, and I live in California. I will use as much water as I want. I am not going to watch what I do online on my own private account in front of your children. I mean, that's the equivalent of coming to my house and you coming in front of my window and peeking in my window and then yelling at me to stop doing something because your child might be watching. I mean, TikToker says, "Are you a he, him?" No, I'm an it. I'm an it. So I go by it. Okay, I'm gonna do one more layer. Hey, Danielle. All right. I mean, just as a normal American human person, I don't go out and be inappropriate in public. I think there should be a way we publicly all behave. But you know, that's why I don't really care for pride events. I don't necessarily. I don't want to sit around and watch, like, enjoy go-go boys in their thongs and dancing with children. Like, that's kind of hard for me to do. It's kind of like I wouldn't do a bong hit in front of your kid. You know what I mean? I wouldn't. Back when I did meth, I still, even though I wouldn't have smoked it or snorted it in front of your child. So I just don't do adult things around kids, and that includes drag or enjoying adult activities. I'm just not going to do that around your kid. I mean, I think, if you're going to take your kid to a drag show, I think you're pretty much invading the space of, gay people's space. And I don't care if you're gay and you have a kid. Go, I don't know, go to some theater or something. I don't know. Like, now all of a sudden the kids are coming to the drag brunches and stuff, and now the drag queens are like having to go, oh God, now I have to wear a dress and I can't do my normal number. I can't do that killer number that everybody wants to see because, that all the adults want to see, because now, Karen and her girlfriend brought their stupid kid in, to watch me. I mean, I think it's selfish, to be honest with you. I think it's selfish that they're doing that. You're ruining the fun for the other adults for your stupid kid, who doesn't really care anyway. Just because you're too cheap to get a babysitter, or you know what it is. I think what it is because kids they want to flaunt the fact, oh, I'm a lesbian or I'm gay and I have a child, and look, I'm going to bring them into my gay lifestyle and ruin everybody else's lifestyle. It's like, shut up. Go do what all the other heterosexual parents do, and socialize your kid properly. Hi, Rhonda. Yeah, I don't use meth anymore. Yeah, I've lost weight, CJ. I actually lost and then gained a little bit back. Yeah, honestly, who brings a kid to that? I don't want to go. That's the thing I don't get. I go to brunch. Me and Mark, we go to brunch. I don't want to, and we have gone to, like, a gay restaurant or whatever. Nobody wants to see your kids. Like, we don't care. Your kids are only cute to other parents. So go where other parents hang out, okay? It's like, I'm not going to sit here and come to your family event, and drag and rub my tits and spread my legs. I mean, you know what I mean? I'm not going to do all that. I'm not going to do adult stuff around kids. So don't take your kids around adult stuff. That's just me. Whatever. I mean, what, you can't give up the gay stuff for 5 minutes to take your kid to some wholesome, little play or something? Okay. My partner and I raised our children together, never took them to Pride. Sorry. I have never, ever, 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 ever been to a gay Pride event that had anything to do with children. Do I wear makeup as Billy? Yeah. But you can't tell. I fill in my eyebrows right here. Because as I got older, my eyebrows have gotten thinner, so I'll kind of fill them in a little bit. You loved my short video? And watching drag or being around gays, what make them gay? You are born that way. I'm sick of people. We're gonna make it child gay. I don't quite understand what you were saying. I don't know if you meant we're gonna make. No, I don't think you can make a child gay, but you can, definitely influence them. You can influence a child, of course you can. I just think, you know what, they're spending way too much on these identity shit. I mean, come on, damn well, even gay people that are, say 30 and over, nobody sat around and talked about your identity or your pronouns, and we're fine. We're fine. If you were gay, you were gay. If you weren't, you weren't. I mean, but see, the thing that it's negatively influencing children is because now it's cool to be gay. It's cool to be trans. It's cool to be a different gender and to create a pronoun and then force everybody to use it. I mean, kids aren't stupid. They take advantage of this stuff. I was a child. I know how kids are. So do you. Oh, user234 says you're such a Gen Xer. I am. I was born in 69. It was, my formative years were in the late 70s and early 80s. And back then, we wore makeup, we wore girls' clothes, and we did exactly what we wanted to do, and we didn't cry about it. We didn't sit around and cry about it and tell people, you have to accept me. We didn't care if you accepted us. We just did it. We did it and didn't ask. We didn't ask for permission, and we didn't ask for you to like it. We didn't care. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. We didn't give a shit. Our parents would tell us no, and you know what we do? We would put it in a bag, and we would get on the school bus, and we'd put on our makeup anyway. We'd go to our friend's house and do what we wanted. Just like all the girls who weren't allowed to wear makeup when they were 13 or 14 or whatever, they did their makeup, in school, or they did it in the parking lot or whatever, I mean, come on. Hi, Kirsten. Wait, Chaz, I know you just sent me a message. Hold on. I got to go back and get it. And you know what? We didn't think we needed a big party. And the funny thing is about how when we did it back then, we didn't want a party. We didn't want to hang out with all the squares. Well, we didn't even call them squares. We didn't want to hang out with all the dorks. And you know what? We didn't allow. It's become so cringy that it's gross. It's gross. Chaz says, what loans are you still paying on? Because now you are paying for a lot of other people's loans. Biden just passed his public service loan forgiveness program. Okay, Chaz. Okay, now I'm going to be completely honest. Okay, I have about $6,000 in student loans. I mean, if the taxpayers, I'm going to say because he's doing nothing. If the taxpayers pay it off, I'm not going to pay them back for it. I mean, let's face it. Now, I'm not saying it's fair. I don't think it's fair, of course. And I'd never say, oh, you taxpayers have to pay off my $6,000 cosmetology school loan. I'll never say that. But it's nice that it's going to happen. But at the same time, I don't think it's fair. Now, Chaz, and this is true. If we have a problem with it, if anybody who doesn't want their school loan paid off and you don't think it's right, you can write the government a larger tax check if you'd like. You know what I mean? Let's say if you owe $500 in taxes that year. Right, Kirsten says, because back then people were really gay. That's true, huh? It would be easier if I shaved off my eyebrows, and I used to do it, but then I look like a cancer. Like it looks like I just had chemotherapy. Right, JT. Gay was so much more fun when it was edgy downtown thing, right? Well, see, but now what they're doing is they're saying people who like color their hair. Oh, I color my hair so I'm trans. It's so stupid. And the parents are like, yeah, honey, maybe you are. Ugh, it's so gross. You know what? I'm going to tell you, and I'm telling you the truth. I'm going to be 53 this year, and I'm really glad that the life expectancy is like 72. Like seriously, because could you imagine? Picture a 5-year-old right now. By the time they're 30 and they really can do something in the world, well, by then the new 30 will be the new like 15. You know what I mean? So we probably won't even have to deal with them. But yes, a student loan survey found out 20% of students use their student loan funds for travel, clothes. Oh, I was just talking to Mark about that. So when this is what my student loan was for. I went to cosmetology school, and because I went to a city college, I qualified for all of the regular college stuff because they put your cosmetology education toward another degree. Because like if I take humanities and cosmetology satisfies things for a degree. Okay, like chemistry, humanities, stuff like that. A lot of these people are now addicted to feeling gender euphoric. That just means they feel good. It's like they put these stupid words like gender euphoria. They put these like big words. They sound like they're bigger and more important than what they are. It just means you're happy. It's like when a drag queen puts on their makeup and they're happy with their job and they go, oh, I look really pretty. That's technically could be called gender euphoria. Yeah. See, Linda, yeah, we didn't give a shit. Now they put so much importance on all this stuff. It's like you've made it so important. It's like I haven't heard anybody talk about learning social studies or chemistry or health or anything. All they talk about in school, the only subject that we hear about is, oh, trans this, trans that, and you see the flags in the room. It's like, what does that do with school? Let's go. Brandon said, did you like the gift I sent? I didn't see a gift. You mean over here? I didn't see it. I apologize if you guys are sending me stuff and I'm not seeing it. Oh my God, I was so used to seeing you without makeup on. Yeah. Are you? Yeah, I'm doing my makeup now. Okay. Hi, England. Hi, Trina. Okay, so this is just a stage makeup. See, this is what I'm talking too much. I have to shut up. Or I have to talk and do makeup. Okay, so this is just stage makeup. This would be like my medium. It's my medium skin tone. Okay, let's see if I can do this real fast. On TikTok, this looks like really natural, but on the other, like right here, it looks a little orange. I think it's a camera setting. I think the color's too saturated. So you just want to dab over the eyebrow area. You don't want to like violently disrupt it. And then you don't want to do this or that. You want to completely like have a straight face so you can get in all the wrinkles and pores. Like these wrinkles on my forehead, I've had since I was a teenager. It reminded me, I don't know if you remember Luke Perry on 90210. He always had those lines on his forehead, even though he was really young. That was me. Okay. I think I have to put more on this eyebrow. Your skin looks so smooth. Do you have wrinkles? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You look great. Oh, thank you, Shep. Okay. There's that. Now I'm going to do the light color. This is called Extra Fair. They're called Mayron cream blend sticks. So this is going to be kind of like a highlighter. It will make me look like I have cheekbones and stuff. Hey, Hoggy, first time I've seen you without makeup on. Hi. My friend Lisa Wingard sent me this. So I'm just using the same sponge. I'm going to kind of blend these two colors together, but keep them where they're supposed to be. How much mirror? How much foundation? It's a lot. But it's kind of light. It's not that heavy. It's really creamy and like I don't put moisturizer on before. Okay. Hello from Niagara Falls. Yeah, I've lost weight. Okay, so now I'm gonna do contour color. Thank you, Gary. This is to take away like the fat on your double chin. Yeah, I have tape right here, pulling all this back right here and right here. Yeah, there's like people saying, "Oh, you look so much better without makeup on." I don't do this because I think I'm ugly. I do this because I'm creating a character and I enjoy it. I'm not, oh my god, I'm so ugly. I need to wear makeup. Yeah, it's nothing like that. I think people put too much emotion into stuff like this, whether it's like their religion or spiritual stuff or, um, you know what I mean, or their thoughts on sexuality. It's like this really doesn't have anything to do with any of it. Although so many people make it that. Okay. I mean, if I was sitting here putting on makeup to try to look like Abraham Lincoln, no one would say a word, you know. Um, okay, so the rest that I'm going to do will be all powder. Okay. So I have like this white powder I put over the lighter areas. If you do all this, you can certainly work a job. Someone said, if I can do this, okay, they really think that I'm Agatha. So they said, if you can do all of this, then you could work. Oh, that's why I have so much fun doing Hagatha. So much fun. Okay. So much fun. Like, I thoroughly enjoy what I do. Okay, so I'm just putting on some white powder. They are just obsessed with hog video. No, I mean, it's good for me, though. And I guess the I should be flattered by the fact that they believe it. You know you're doing it right when they can't separate you from Hagatha. Like, it really got to them. Yeah. Okay. Now I gotta put a ton of powder on it. I'll never not call you Hoggy, okay? I don't know what. I don't care what you call me. I don't care. Billy Kitty Hoggy. I know what you mean. Okay. Okay. Why do I keep getting banned? Because I say things that people don't want to hear, or I say things that people don't want other people to hear. You know, that's I can't. That's it. That's just the only reason why. I'll tell jokes. I'll tell dirty jokes, or I'll tell jokes that are like inappropriate, racist jokes. You know, and I'll tell a racist joke about everybody. Hi, Tina. Wait, hold on. I gotta get something real quick. Okay. Hi. These are my powder contour palettes. Okay, when you did that You're Triggered Tough Shit video, I loved how you did your lips. I gotta remember, that's actually a very old video. I really do. I do focus a lot on the actual contour and highlight because I know that I have a, you know, I want to get rid of the masculine features as much as I can, you know. A lot of guys don't do that. I hate that. It's like, can you like at least try to work on the shape of your face rather than just putting a bunch of color on it? Yeah, I got to do another cooking video. Hi, Wendy. I don't know how you guys do it. My mom would try putting makeup on me at Halloween, and I hated it. It's because before I did this, I liked drawing. You know, I bet every probably drag performer, I mean, there's some that get in it just because they want to be women, but there are lots that, oh, I like Lucy Fur. There's some that are just, they've always been artistic, you know. Then you got a lot who just want to be in theater and they couldn't make it unless they put on makeup. There's actually a couple RuPaul Drag Queen winners or favorites that they fall in that category. They didn't even want to be drag queens. They just wanted to be in the theater and they couldn't make it unless they did drag. Hi, Mandy. Am I doing drag tonight? I'm going to be doing some video content. I don't do this outside anymore. I mean, I'm not saying I never would, but wouldn't. It just depends on the reason, the venue, the circumstances, you know. I do not want to go into an average gay nightclub and do anything anymore. I mean, in fact, me and Mark, when we go out, we don't even go to gay places. We go to straight places. I mean, because the gay places are annoying. I'm going to say it. They are annoying. It's like I go out. I don't go out to be gay. I go out to have fun. There's a population of gay people who go out to be gay. And it's like, I don't. That's why it annoys me, this whole movement. It's like, they're like making a fad out of being gay, you know? No, me and Mark, you know what we do? We go to a local bar of our neighbors, you know, in our neighborhood. And we go there and we just hang out and we have drinks and we have food and we'll play pool. And we never, ever, ever once talk about being gay because we're gay all the time. And you know what's so funny is people in heterosexual places don't ask you about your sex life. That's really weird. It's almost like as if they don't care. They just want to drink and have fun. Like you said, you go out to have fun, not because it's got to be really overly gay tonight. No, I want to go have drinks with my friends and hang out, right, Jason? I mean, it's just, and I think the media and everybody's just they're making, how do I put it? I mean, your sexuality and what you do in the bedroom isn't a fad, or it isn't a, like, I don't get it. I just don't understand it. So that's why I think it does influence average, like, straight heterosexual kids, because they see all these other kids getting all this positive attention, and they see like all the positive things in our culture surrounding it. So what would you, when you were if you're just some boring straight little kid who isn't fabulous, or what do? You just kind of now disappear in the background? I mean, no, you want to party. You want people to like you too. You want, That's why we have a lot of what they call trans trenders. There are people who really aren't trans, but they say they are. And then now, it's just a fad. They grow out of it. No, there's nothing boring about being straight. I mean, the biggest discoveries and things that have gone on in the world, and a lot of greatness is done by I mean, if you have to categorize people by sex, it's heterosexuals. I mean, I mean, I don't understand why people would make it seem so, I don't know, boring to be straight. I mean, because I'll tell you, as a gay person, it's not exciting. They're just all excited, and they love all the, like, rainbows and unicorns, and oh, it's so magical being gay. Is it? Do you know being gay it can be extremely lonely? A lot of gay people are very, very lonely. Like real gay people, not like the pretend ones that are gay for a night, or there's a lot of loneliness, especially older gay people, because they've never had families. Gay relationships tend not to last that long. There's a lot of loneliness in being gay too. And this whole fad and fascination with being gay will eventually pass. It will. Everything does pass. Okay. So remember, one day you're hot, the next day you're not. Eventually, okay, let's put it this way. Me and Mark, okay. It's already gotten to the point where if you are like a gay guy like me and Mark, you're basically a heterosexual Republican man, because now you're just the G in the alphabet. If you're not like a performer, a sex worker, a go-go boy, something fabulous, you're nothing. If you don't wear gay on your sleeve, you're not shit. And that's fine. Okay. I think a lot of people think being gay is so fun and exciting because we are portrayed as fun, traveling. I have an ex-friend of mine. On the outside, he lives a fabulous life. He's a big business owner. He hangs out with, B level celebrities. Um, he's very well known. He has a lot of money. He always is on vacation. Um, and he actually is a very lonely person because he has no real friends. He's in a relationship with someone half his age. He can't connect with him on that. So he basically spends a lot of time on his phone in these fabulous vacations doing business. Do you know Misty Violet? She hates all Republicans. Oh, Melanie? Yeah. First of all, I really and I haven't because I have a new TikTok account. I really enjoy Misty Violet. I really do. I think Misty Violet is beautiful, and I think he's gorgeous as a man. And I was sort of like a secret fan of Misty Violet. I would watch him put on his makeup and everything because I think he's really good. And he yes, he's very very anti-Republican, and it's like it has never been a thing to hate people because of what their political affiliation is. I mean, it's not like you even get a lot of teams to choose from. There's two major ones, Republican or Democrat. Well, just because I've always so for 45 years. Well, you only vote when you're 18 and over. My whole voting life, I have been a Democrat. It wasn't until 2016 that I had to register as a Republican. So does that mean like you're like a terrible person because you're like, at this time I'm going to vote. I have my interests are in this direction, so this time I'm going to vote for a Republican candidate. Why does that all of a sudden make you a bad person? It just means no, there were policies and things that you agree with. It's stupid. Okay. I mean, I think it's petty. It's almost to me. It's like I remember when I was young, and I don't know if young people do this anymore, but back when I was young, people judged you by your music style. Like if you would like, oh hey, what do you listen to? And if it was someone who was like into heavy metal and you were listening and you liked new wave music, and you go new wave, they go, ugh, and they'd like walk away from you or call you a fag or whatever. And it's like, it's just music I like, but it's an immature mindset. It really is. He blocks all Trump supporters and Republicans. Well, of course he does. Because it's easier that way. When people do that, they're going la 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 because they have nothing to say. And the thing is, I can sit there and enjoy, and I could watch a Democrat or a liberal do some artistic thing, or I can completely like you, and we can never talk about politics. And we'll say, okay, yeah, we don't agree there, so we won't talk about it. We'll just talk about things we do like together. I mean, people are just so immature nowadays, and I mean adults. Adults are extremely immature. I'm black and people called me white because I loved white music all my life. You go, yes, I'm clearly white. I mean, these people are so stupid. But what's so funny? Who said that? Is it Kenki? Yeah, but white people can like black music. They don't call you black. You know what I mean? So dumb. Could you imagine Brad Pitt doing drag? I'd watch that. I wonder if he could really get like a feminine look going on. Like I know black people who were like into heavy metal and punk. We had like a black punker at my school. People always made fun of him, but he grew up to be actually very successful. How is that? I have a question I wanted to ask you, and I want to know if I'm alone in this thought of mine. You know how most racists have their idol, the one person who fought for their rights and fought for them to have equality, and the things that they have as, oh, this is a long one, Jason. you know, as gays have been through a lot and had to have fought to get what we have. Yet we don't really have that one person. Oh, that we can say, oh, thanks Well, right. There isn't. There isn't. There is no, the heroes, the gay heroes are who's ever popular at the time. Oh, Interview with the Vampire. Yeah, Brad Pitt looked really good. When do you do lipstick? At the very end. Hyla Apple. Okay. I gotta continue doing this. Hold on. I'm gonna wear like this blue leopard print dress for my video, so I'm gonna do blue makeup. And like people go, oh my god, blue makeup, blue makeup. Blue makeup, what in the 90s was considered, oh my god, that's terrible. But I am doing drag. Okay. Sorry, my voice text is horrible. That's funny. Okay. So I'm gonna try to do this really quick. Okay. So I'm gonna try this technique. Hopefully it works. Okay. So what I do is I'm going to follow like the curvature of my eye right here. I'm going to take this piece of paper. Okay. Now hopefully I can do the same on the other side. And of course it won't be perfect, and then I'm going to fix it. That's not bad. Okay. It's coming out really green on camera, but it's actually really blue. Okay. Yes, it's Mimi. Okay. Oh, I know, tape. You're absolutely right, dear. I need to try I need to try tape. I've never done that. So here's another tip. If you really load up your brush and tap instead of wiping or doing that, it'll really put the color where you want it. I go really high. Well, that's the reason why I hide my eyebrow, so I can go higher than my eyebrow. Like I'm using quite a big brush for this. I know a lot of people they use a small one, but I just want to do this quickly and cover as much area as possible. I did a video doing Marquina's makeup. Okay. Okay, so that's a good foundation to start from. Bengay can be lonely. Oh, being gay it can be lonely, of course. I don't know how you apply makeup, so I'm not making fun. Oh, you don't know makeup. I just try to stay tan, which is perfect. Yeah, sometimes people put tape right here, and I would like to try that. Okay, so now I'm going to do my eyebrows. Okay. That is a medium brown. Okay. I have hooded eyes and eyeshadow is the worst for me. Yeah, that sucks, and I feel bad for that. I've seen people do kind of like this technique that I did. You know, you basically you'll go and just use a pencil and just draw an eyelid. Have you done that? Like in the 60s, that was a style of makeup. Has Mark ever helped with your makeup? No, Mark doesn't like makeup. Mark does not like makeup. Although it was his idea for me to do his makeup. I think he was just curious to see what he'd look like. Okay. Hi, Ashley. Billions of years of evolution for this. That's right, Crime Flamingo. Oh, thank you, Amanda. I have so much makeup, but fell out of putting it on. Yeah, I mean, you know, it does. I'm not going for a divine look, but I do tend to do like high and wide eyebrows. Is there a gay mafia? I feel like there is. Yeah, there totally is. Okay, I'll revisit that later. Okay. Hey, Christine. My psychology teacher today said in class, why can't people just be like the gays? I turn around and say, what flawless and perfect. I, of course, was choking. That's funny. You know, it's funny. They talk about, I think when people say that, they're thinking about like the gays they see like on TV shows. They clearly are not that familiar with the majority of gays. I'll tell you, the average gay person in the gay club is stupid as hell. Hey, Mark.
I think yours.
Mark just came in. I haven't done Divine makeup in a while. I mean, I guess any makeup I do is sort of inspired by Divine a little bit.
Oh, goodness.
Is it hot?
It's only 104.
Oh, only 104? That's not bad. 104 isn't bad.
My testicles are about a foot long. I've been a little cool off.
Marquina came in because her testicles were getting too warm and saggy. Leola Houlet says, "Hi, Mark."
Hey, Leola. She's a nice person.
Yeah. You guys are having an affair behind my back. Nope, we're in California. Jason Carter says, "Hey, Mark."
Hey, Jason.
We have very different political views, but I still respect and like you. You seem to be respectful of others' opinions in a kinder way than most. Me and my own fiance have different political views. Well, yeah, everybody does. You know, it didn't used to define people. It just you know what? It just made people decide what they're going to vote for in the ballot box, which is secret. I mean, I'm not going anywhere. I mean, I don't know. It's like religion doesn't define people. I mean, or it shouldn't anyway. Not unless you're in a cult, but. Hi, Cynthia Ramirez. How's my heart condition? It's fine. I'll find out. I kind of find out next week, like the results of like my echocardiogram, which is real important. So, kind of anxious about that. But you know, we'll see how that goes. First time seeing you live and without your makeup. Chicago here with lots of support. Thank you, Lisa. All right, see, I'm already taking longer than I wanted. How long has it been? It's been an hour. Okay, hold on. Okay. You love the mirror, thank you. How do I get outside of my man's BF friend zone? What? You guys, TikTok just blocked me. They said I'm suspended because of hateful behavior. Wait. It's okay. Hold on. I have to submit a review. Okay. Yeah, they suspended me for not being gay enough. That's TikTok for you right there. What it was, see, what they do is what TikTok does is they really give people a lot of power. Like the reporting power is very strong. And if somebody reports you, or if they do what they call bully, it's called bully reporting. And TikTok won't recognize it. It's bully reporting. So what they do is a lot of people, like, they'll tell their friends, and they'll even tell you, we're reporting you. And they'll go in and they'll report you for hateful behavior. And what TikTok does is they automatically will just shut you down. They just shut you down. And then you have to ask for a review. And then apparently somebody will watch it and see if it was true or not. What needs to happen is, at that moment, everybody who reported you should be suspended. If TikTok decides that you did not violate any rules on hate or anything, I think that anybody who reported you falsely should be suspended. But TikTok won't do that. They need to make that like a policy. Like, if you report someone and they'll say, "Are you sure if this is like a false report, you're going to be suspended?" They need to add that disclaimer before people press the report button. Yeah, same for Facebook too. You know what that is? That's my eyebrow. That's like my eyebrow. It's a lump and it's creating texture. I jokingly told my friend he was gay and got suspended, right? Yeah, you really get suspended for the dumbest shit. The G word, what, gay or groomer? Right, Judy, it's true. Wait, Emma was suspended for laughing at a Photoshop picture of Mona Lisa. I saw your post on Gays Against Groomers and just wanted to tell you oh, thank you, Linda. Not funny. My friend, who is a lesbian, got banned for saying gay. Oh yeah. Yep, they're crazy. These people are absolutely crazy. Okay. What is next? I need some black eyeshadow. All right, give me one sec. Oh, here we go. Thanks, Shonda. I did want to be a makeup artist in Hollywood. That's really what I wanted to do years and years ago. It's such a competitive thing. And I am at that age where you can't compete anymore. Your straw matched your eyeshadow. Okay. It was like one of these things. By the time I got my, I've always been a late bloomer, always. By the time I got my shit together to really do anything with myself, I'm not saying it's ever too late. I'm not saying that. I just think your dreams may have to be modified. Oh, the whole Hagatha is still there. I'm doing makeup as my other online persona. Yes, Jane, I did get banned on TikTok. Yeah, 48 years just now getting that shit. Right? It's like, yeah, priorities shift with time. They do. And it's like, let's say you always wanted to be, I don't know, a Playboy model. Let's just say that. Because that's a perfect thing there's a passage of time with that. You finally get your shit together. Let's say you finally got the body you want at 6 or 55 and you're happy with it. That's really now too late for you to try to get in touch with Playboy and say, hey, I want to be a centerfold. It's like, you're going to then have to make that happen another way. So for me, that's kind of like what makeup did. Jason said, I've always wanted to be an OnlyFans model. Well, Jason, you're probably young enough. You look young anyway. But you know what I mean. It's like all of a sudden at 60, somebody said, you know what? I'm going to go to medical school because I've always, wanted to be a doctor. Well, it's like you're in your 60s. So what? You're going to do 8 years of college and medical school. Then you're going to be 70 and then you're going to be trembling and you can't be a surgeon. You know what I mean? It's like there's some point where your dreams kind of have to be changed a little bit. I'm sure they have sexy grannies on OF. Oh, I'm sure they do. That's what I'm saying. See, you can make your dream work in another way. Or an underwater welding, small window to get successful there, right? That's what I'm saying. It's like people go, oh, go after your dreams. I remember that I was with one of my, it was an ex boyfriend of mine. He had this, he was very supportive and very enthusiastic and very like idealistic. And he would say, you know, you could be whatever you want to be. And I said, okay. And we got in an argument one time, and I go, you know what? I'm tired of you always saying that stuff because no, you can't be whatever you want to be. You can't. So I don't know why you would say, okay, so what? Can I be the king of the United States? He said, yeah, if you work really hard at it and you believe in yourself, you could. And I'm like, okay. I was hooked ever since you started talking about your clitoral tunnel problems. Oh, it's so funny. I don't, you know, it's so funny. I should not, I don't know if I should laugh at myself that much. Like, I don't know. I don't know if people think it's arrogant, but I do. I think I just enjoy what I do. So I don't know if there's anything bad about it. It's like, is it wrong to laugh at what you do? Like, I thoroughly enjoy what I do. I look back at old videos of the things I say. Wait, Jason, you're a grandpa? My grandson would always say to me, I can be whatever I want to be. And I would always tell my papa, loves you, but remember, you can be whatever you want to be within limits. Right. No matter what you're doing, you can always do your best. Right. That's true. Jason, you don't look that old, but then again, my eyes are bad and your picture is like this big. Marion, how are you? You're 41. You're barely getting your pubes, Jason. That must be really neat to have grandkids. I'm kind of trying to elongate my eyelid right here. Oh yeah, great. Well, you know what? You're old. You're young enough. You're probably gonna end up with some great grandkids. My brother, he has a lot of grandkids. Actually, he's 50. His oldest granddaughter is like 13, so he's gonna be seeing a great grandkid. I'm on YouTube, but I'm under Kitty Demure, not Hogatha. I gotta get my viewership up on Kitty so I can monetize my account. I have to get 4,000 hours on that account so I can get it. Thank you, Scarab. How are you? I have to get 4,000 hours watched on my YouTube channel so I can get I can monetize it. We will watch lift those numbers. Awesome. Well, the thing is, what pisses me off is I have a video on there that has been over 1 million views, like well over 1 million views. But what's been happening is people are they download the video and then they then throw it out there, and then they get all the views for it. Do you know what I'm saying? So I will HMD. So my channel ends up not getting all the views for it. And you know who's good about that? I don't know if you guys know who Charlie Kirk is. Charlie Kirk has done that to me a lot. Charlie Cook will take like Hogatha material. He will then upload it into his Rumble account, and then he will constantly post links to go see it on his Rumble, where he has fully monetized it and has a ton of commercials. So that's how these people, a lot of these famous people, they'll do that to the small guy. They'll go, oh, this guy makes hot content. Because I make, when I'm Hogatha, people really watch it. And people, like, it's a shock thing for people. So people comment. And but Charlie Kirk has millions and millions of viewers. So his platform is way bigger than mine. But while I do get the exposure and I do benefit from that a little bit, he will never tag me in his stuff. He will never say who I am. So nobody will like come look for me or anything, or you know what I mean? So I will tell you, like, literally, Charlie Kirk has made more money off of me than I have made on myself. But see, the thing is, he'll do that. He'll make money off of me like that, but he'll never like have the courtesy of putting me on his show to give me exposure. You know. Well, no, I'll just use this person. I'll just copy their video. I will post it, and then I won't give them credit for it, even though that's this small time, content creator could use the exposure. They won't do that. Ugh, it's fucked up. trigonometry and Gothics. I was supposed to be on Gothic show once. I was actually supposed to be on Candace Owens' show with her. It is amazing. A lot of these big time people will approach you to do shit, and then they'll back out at the last minute, or they will drop the ball and move on to something else. Do I think I'll ever be too skinny to do Hoggetha anymore? I hope not. I hope not. I mean, I won't stay fat to be Hoggetha, but I also, because I am, going through health issues right now from directly related to my diet. So, I mean, if Hoggetha will have to change, I'll have to change. I mean, I think I could still pull off the face shape, even if I did lose a bunch of weight. Have you thought about turning your Facebook into a supporter page? I haven't looked into that, and I have a very small education on what that means. I'm assuming it means a subscription based thing. I guess I don't do things like that because I don't think that people will pay for it, honestly. And I don't know. And that would mean that I would have to come up with more content. And I don't want to say I struggle with content, but it is hard to constantly try to come up with something new, especially when I'm two people online. I mean, this will all look different once my eyelashes are on. I do have merch. I just don't really push it a lot. I guess, that is the ugly part of what I do, is when you get to the point of directly asking people to support you financially. I mean, I'm not good at it. I know some people are. It could be a self-esteem thing. I'm thinking, oh God, no one would pay for me. So I kind of do what I do out of fun, and then allow people to, go to Cash App or my Venmo and stuff like that. You'll see the full attire in a video that I'm going to do. Okay. Let me put on my eyelashes because I need to see it look good. If you could have a Hoggetha bobblehead on my car, you would. Yeah, I guess it's a Shane Dawson I'm not familiar with who he is, so a lot of people recognize it, but I don't know who he is. A friend of mine sent it to me with some Jeffree Star makeup. So from what I understand, yeah, I guess he did design it or something. I know nothing about him. I know people say he's a racist. That's all I know. I don't care. I mean, I don't. I just like the mirror. I don't understand this whole supporting. Oh, I support people because of their beliefs. It's like, I mean, if I like something, I like something. Oh my God, you're not a vegan. I can't support you. Okay. Oh my God, you're an atheist. I hate you. I can't buy that wonderful, delicious hamburger you made. He is a nut. He's a nut job? Is that what you're trying to say? Oh no, you're laughing. Is he really? Like, I honestly have no idea what he does. All I know is that mirror. People say it's him, but I don't know who he is. You know damn well if Hitler made a. Oh, you know what? This is the thing, though. The Volkswagen is like a Nazi car. Like, there are actually there. You know, nobody's really honest about it. But the thing is, that dude, there's so much stuff that came from the Nazis, like research and stuff that and things that we use today. Like, you know, no one's gonna stop all that stuff. Google the Shane Dawson movie. See, it's all right, taking me longer than I want. My girlfriend has a little Hitler. You know, you know a Jewish person who named their kid Adolf. That's funny. It's so funny because you know you know, in all of human existence, absolutely horrible, horrible things have happened to everybody. But we only focus on like this much of it, and it's like there are normal people out there who just aren't inflamed by everything that happened in the past. It's like, well, what are you gonna do about it? And how far do you go? Because everybody has suffered atrocities throughout human history. So what are you gonna do? Just spend the rest of your life thinking about it, thinking about people who died that you didn't even know? It's like, I don't know. It's like I I just maybe I'm just a cold person. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna live my life. And the people who died in the 40s at the hands of a dictator in another country, I just don't know why that bothers. Why should that bother me? I mean, it I don't know. I don't get it. It wasn't even an American thing. It was a German thing. I mean, so why should that bother me? Why should I hold any accountability? I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, you know, I've done my part. I did go to the Museum of Tolerance here in LA. You know, I mean, I learned about that stuff. I mean, in the end, I didn't hate Germans. Ugh. Okay. Kuhn Retchen, how are you? I think, you know, as humans or Americans, really, we suffer with a lot. We suffer with a lot of phoniness. I mean, in my own city, we had a terrorist attack. San Bernardino, we had a terrorist attack here. Okay, and it took place maybe 5 miles from my house. I pass it all the time. To this day, they still have a cross out there. They have flowers. And you know what? Real people died there, and you know their families and supporters or whatever are still mourning and whatever. And you know, I mean, I respect it. I don't get out and lay a flower there. I just look at it and I go, "Oh yeah, that's where that happened." And I just keep driving. I don't know. I don't. And as soon as I pass it, I stop thinking about it. Is that selfish? I don't know. Mark, I'm talking about the where the that Muslim went and shot all those people.
Oh, the county building
Yeah.
downtown? Our massacre?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm going over like we were talking about the Holocaust.
Yeah.
Like, well, you know, I just making the point that I don't sit here and dwell on things that have nothing to do with me.
There you go. Life is for the living.
I mean, if you just sit around and constantly think about every tragedy on the planet, what are you going to do? And what makes you decide? What makes you decide which tragedies you're going to think about? Like, and what's the point? Like, what's the point? You're not going to bring anybody back. I mean, you kind of have your own. You kind of have your own family members and tragedies that you could focus on. You really don't have to focus on strangers. I mean, don't you care about the tragic past of your own family? I'm sure there's tragedy in it. I am sure there are tragic events that happened in your own family that you don't know about because you're focused on a bunch of strangers. Okay. And you know it's so funny because this is where I get, you know, I'm not a religious person. I mean, I call myself an agnostic person because I don't know, you know, and and it changes as I get older, and maybe when I'm older I'll be a full-fledged Muslim or something. Who knows? But it's hard for me to think, how do you hold certain beliefs together? Like, you believe, like, once we die, we go to heaven, we're with our loved ones, we're living in paradise, and we're in perfect bodies, and when we're with God. But at the same time, when people die, it's like considered a tragedy. It's like, so that's why it's very hard for me to, it's like, well, what is it? Should I be happy that they're now in heaven? You know what I mean? Yeah, Jason, you can't share pictures. And even when I was a kid, I was conflicted. I would be at someone's funeral and everybody's crying. I'm like, but shouldn't we be happy that they're gone and they're in heaven? You know what I mean? So then that, as a child, made me question, well, do they even really believe in heaven? Because if I like left right now and went to Disneyland, no one's going to cry that I went to Disneyland. They would be happy. Oh, he's having fun. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I just don't understand how it all works. Okay. And I would think that as a child, like, I'd be at an aunt's funeral and I'd be like, well, they just got done saying that they're happy, they're in a perfect body, and they're healthy, but everybody's crying about it. I believe our souls go on and we do come back and reunite with the souls we're close to in this life. So I just read something that really upset me. I guess child molesters have this club. They have this club, and they just said they feel they should have the same rights and equality as the gays. Why don't they say the blacks? Why don't they say women? Why do they say gays? See, that's their way of attaching themselves to us. How much weight did I lose during my health issue? That's hard to say because it's been going on for longer than what I thought. But Marion Holtzman, how are you?
Hey, Marion.
We cry not for the dead, we cry for ourselves because we miss them and we wish, and we are left behind. You know what, Marion? No one has ever said that to me. That makes sense. The Independent Spirit Awards said they are going to do away with the best male and female actor and just have best lead performance. Okay, so also, yeah, okay, to the public, but behind, while they're judging, aren't they going to be pressured to, well, we're going to have to pick a male, a female, a gay, a black, a China, a Chinese. We're going to have to make it equal, everybody. So it's just going to be best performance. So what it is behind closed doors, they will do male, female, and make sure they hit all of the right things. They're going to do that in secret. Shane Dawson got canceled a year ago, but he's trying to make a comeback now. All right. Oh, I got to put my glitter on. I got to do glitter. Glitter makes everything better. On makeup, anyway. I don't know who Shane Dawson is, but good luck to him. You ever talk to your nightclub friend? No. I won't talk to him. You know what? I'll tell you. I'm rarely the person that says never say never. But, I mean, because we've gone through a period where we didn't talk before. But if I was ever to talk to him again, he would have to completely acknowledge what an ass he is. And that'll never happen. And that's fine with me. And it's like, I wouldn't even need an apology to make me feel better. I'd rather have the apology be for him or anybody, really. This is what I think. This is what I want any apology I get in life. I don't want it to make me feel better, because honestly it won't. Because I am a very forgiving person anyway. Like, I don't sit around and dwell about what he did or said. If someone was to apologize, I would want it to be where they acknowledge that they're just a piece of shit and that they're going to be a better person. And that's not just toward me, but that's toward everybody. It's like, to me, saying sorry is just, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, let's forget about everything. I mean, like I said, I'm forgiving anyway, but I would rather the apology be, you know what, I'm such an asshole, and I shouldn't have done this, and I'm going to work harder, and this made me realize what a dick I am. That's kind of like how I would rather an apology go. Not just, oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that to you. Okay, it's all better now. No, I don't. Because I'm okay with I'm okay already. You know what I mean? I'm okay already. So, yeah, I don't need the apology to make me feel good. What do you think of Andrew Tate final video? People have I don't know. Mark has heard of Andrew Tate. I don't know who Andrew Tate. You guys. I know that. I don't know really a lot of influencers. I don't really pay attention to a whole lot of them. But I don't know. I've heard of Andrew Tate. From what I understand, is he's some kind of womanizer or what's the word? Sexist or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? Whatever. I heard it's all an act or whatever, but I honestly have never paid attention to him. I don't know exactly what he does. Like, oh my God, he's a sexist. I mean, it's so funny because people are so how do I put it? They're so sensitive to things, and they don't realize, like, okay, so let's say he is sexist or whatever. There's lots of women that I know who sit around and talk shit about men in different ways. And I've been a part of these groups because I've always been friends with women. And they'll sit around and talk the major shit about men. And it's like, okay, and it's fun, it's funny, I'll laugh at it. And it's like, but as soon as a man does the same thing, all of a sudden it's like the greatest evil. And it's like, men get hurt by women too. They do. And let's face it, they're doing it. People do this stuff out of hurt, really. But it's like men get very hurt by women a lot. Are Gays Against Groomers going to have an event in LA this fall? I don't know. I have heard through the grapevine that there may be. See, this is all secret. I shouldn't say it. There might be some big protests going on soon with the organization and people trying to come together. I could say that. Will I be there? I'm going to try to be there. It's going to be in a city, it's in my state. I mean, this is all just, hey, we should do this, and let's conduct a Zoom call over it. I mean, I'll participate definitely if I can. It's not out of the question. It's not that far from where I live. But I will, I did used to do protests a lot, actually, in the past couple years. And I've kind of backed down off of it just because a lot of them were dangerous. It was getting dangerous, really. And you start seeing, because I'll be honest with you, I don't care what organization. And I'm not saying this about Gays Against Groomers yet. I have no reason to believe so. But in any political affiliation or group or anything, I start to see the bullshit in it. And then I lose interest. Because I'll tell you, a lot of these things, and this honestly goes for both political parties. A lot of people out there are their only goal is to become famous. Okay, like, oh, I'm gonna fight for immigrants or I'm gonna fight for gun owners. You know, it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't matter where it is politically. There becomes, I get turned off when I start seeing too much theatrics and too much spotlight seeking. Okay, because I'll tell you, Washington, and I've learned this. Eyeliner recommendations, you know what? I use the cheapest shit. I use this this is $2.99 at a wig store. It's just cheap. At some point, Washington is like the Hollywood for politics, and it's filled with people who want to be famous. You know, there's political theater, then there's Hollywood theater. It's, you know, it's not that different. So there are people on both sides who are just there to agitate and to you know, get you going in their direction and get followers and stuff like that. And you know, and that's why now I'm not saying, okay, like of course I do this for fun. I have used this for political reasons, but I'm never going to deny. Yeah, if I could make $1, I mean, if I could make $1 doing it, I will. But I don't sit here and also claim, you know, my undying love, you know. Hi, Kitty. Oh, hi, Becky. How are you, dear? Now, I honestly, okay, I started drag just for performance. It wasn't political at all. Hi again, Hoggy. Can you repeat everything you covered in the last 45 minutes? I had to stop. I had to stop watching to go. Oh my God, were you on a Zoom meeting, Chaz? I'm good, Becky. Doing good every day. You know, I got to modify my diet again. I'm gonna start. You know, it's funny. I've always done like keto type of diets. It's not necessarily it's not the healthiest thing for a heart patient to do. Because I'm glad to hear you're on the mend. I am, dear. Thank you. Thank you, Kuhn. But I lost, I changed my body and lost a lot of weight, like doing keto type of stuff, right? Well, one of the big things with heart is cholesterol, and you know that you find that in abundance, like in animal fats and stuff. And I definitely will never be a vegan, but I have to add. I lost a lot more weight when I ate nothing but like chicken, tuna, and salad, because it was all low calorie, right? So I got to go back to low calorie, and I'm going to do that. I told Mark, I go, you know what? After his birthday is coming up, I said after your birthday, or starting next week, I'm gonna hit that hard. So my goal is for 2 weeks, I'm going to eat nothing but chicken and salad. And I can do it. I've done it before. I'm not successful on keto. I'm lactose intolerant, right? Thank you, Tiffany. Okay, you guys, I'm going to have to cut this short because I really have to go to the bathroom. But I'll come back on, all right? So watch for me. Bye.